HappyThumbsGaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we have another LEGO Dimensions video for you. This one's for Level 2 Free Play Meltdown at Sector 7G. And if you haven't figured it out already, yes, this is the Simpsons level. So we're going to plummet down into old Springfield here in a second. This little note here, it only requires you to get the starter pack characters, or bring the starter pack characters into this. We are doing free play a little different. The trophy achievement list for LEGO Dimensions was designed to be completed with only the core packs. And I know we kind of explained this in the last video, but rather than be getting all the mini kits that you may or may not have with characters that cost extra money, we're going to do our free play series with only the starter pack, get all 30 of the gold bricks and 30 of the mini kits, and we're going to go ahead and get those trophy achievements for you. So, to the select Meltdown at Sector 7G, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, you might have noticed the little note back there. It said use the old quick links down below to get to the next mini kit. Well, as per usual, we have included those quick links, and in this particular level, it'll do you a lot of good because there are only 2 mini kits for this entire level, and one is coming up pretty soon, and the other one is pretty much at the very end of the level. So, that being said, if you're in a hurry, go ahead and click those quick links down below. Otherwise, you're going to need to use the relic scanner to reveal a grapple hook. Then you're going to need Batman to go ahead and grapple. Then you're going to need Gandalf's magic to move the stereo into place. And then you're going to have to dance your little heart out for a minute because that's part of the scene. And then we'll build the pieces up into a ramp and jump out the window in that dramatic fashion, which finally has us all caught up. Whew! It's a lot to say in a little time there. So we're going to cruise around. We were a little concerned about getting the stud requirement for the rule breaker, which, you need 30 gold bricks in order to get the trophy achievement for the gold bricks. Now, there are 480 of them possible, so it's really just pick and choose which ones you want, whatever ones you find the easiest, I guess. But for us, we thought we would go ahead and grab the rule breaker because we did get the 2x red brick. So every stud we get is now multiplied by 2, and if we take out a few bad guys in rapid succession, we get an extra multiplier on top of that. So, all right, we have removed all cutscenes that are pertinent to, or not pertinent to what we're doing here. As you can see there, that was a little bit of a cinematic overview there, camera pan, and we're going to keep those in there. There's a couple of Homer moments later, too, that we leave in. But for the most part, all of the big dramatic scenes that take up a lot of time have been removed so that we can get to what we need to get to a little quicker. All right, so you saw we opened up the keystone. We've used the yellow portal to go ahead and get up top on the left side of the house. We pushed the box down, which gave us a couple of bricks, but we need some more. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to Wild Style and use the pink portal. That's where she happened to be standing on our toy pad. And she brings down the pieces hanging down from the gutter. But last but not least, use Gandalf to get up on top of the old treehouse. Really, it doesn't matter which character you use to get up there. He just happened to be on the blue side of our portal, so we just picked him up and set him right back down. Speaking of portal or toy pad, we actually have removed that, you might have noticed. We figured that the story mode was enough for you guys to get the gist of how the thing works. If you guys really need some help with the toy pad itself, we do have the story videos available for you, so feel free to check those out. As I shimmy all the way down up the chimney, we're going to get to the top and skip that cutscene, and we find ourselves plummeting to our doom. Oh no! All right, so a little tip here. You might want to press the X or A button, depending on which controller you're using, and it'll help you go a little faster and collect some of those studs, including that blue ring at the very end there. Now, all right, here we've landed on a platform here, and you can see there's a couple of bad guys, but more importantly, there's some birds floating around. And we're going to use the Batarang to go ahead and take them down. Now, they are the first 2 of 5 birds we need to take down during our kind of plummet down to the Earth or Springfield surface here. And the first 2 have been taken care of on this platform. We used the relic scanner to reveal a couple of silver bits that we've destroyed. And now we've actually revealed a little bit of a computer terminal that pops up. I believe a couple bad guys come out to rain on our parade. Yep, look at that. It's raining baddies. Go away. It's raining baddies. All right, that was terrible. We'll move on from that horrific singing, and we'll go ahead and hop onto the computer terminal here and press the icon indicator to activate a little statement, and it's followed by a self-destruct sequence, which is good and bad because it doesn't hurt us and it actually gets us to the next section of this Minikit. So, a couple birds on the next platform as well. And again, the X or A button should help you get down a little faster. And it's pretty much rinse and repeat. Once you land, we're going to go ahead and smash a few things and then pay close attention to that bird floating around before we do too much. And you can see that we now have 3 of 5, and a couple of those little flying task managers come in from the Lego movie. We're not going to worry about those guys quite yet. We're going to smash everything on the platform here, build them up into a vehicle treadmill. And, yeah, we're going to hop onto the old Batmobile and make this platform in the back raise up. Brum, 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 brum. That's right. Rev that engine. Oh, and look at on the platform. Sneaky little bugger. We'll go ahead and take him out as soon as we gain control. I actually kind of freaked myself out because I immediately went to go grapple that, and I was like, wait a minute. What if I grapple that and I can't get the... Oh, so disconnect, don't, and it turns out once you grapple him and rip him down, you still have time, so don't worry about it. Either way, make sure you take him out, though, because that is the 4th of the 5 needed, and we're going to build up the pieces after we grapple that task manager down, and... Yep, we're going to hop in and press the button, and guess what? Beep, boop, 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 boop. It talks about Homer Simpson. Who's Samson?
You know what I want.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and, yeah, find ourselves floating in the air one more time. It's the rule of 3. You gotta respect the rule of 3. And, all right, we're going to go and hopefully get this last little group of bluesies. Yeah, we do. We got a handful of them. All right, fine. It's the final platform. All right, there are a couple of task managers floating, shooting at you. We do need to target them and take them down. But most importantly, floating along the side here is a bird. We're going to go ahead and smackaroo the cockatoo, and guess what? Actually, it was a crow. I'm pretty sure it was a raven. This kind of confused me, though, because look, there's another one floating around. So I guess maybe there's more than just the 5. You know, Doug and I both only found the 5 on our first runs. It's kind of weird that I found that one. But anyways, a little weirder, too, that he actually disappeared when I went to target him. However, moving along, we had to use Gandalf's magic to go ahead and lift this guy up, and once we press the button, we actually get shot at, and what? There's a pig that comes flying out of nowhere. We see that we have a little scan possibility here, so we switch to wild style, use the relic scanner. We're going to go park that in the rear so it's not in our way here. And we revealed a couple of grapple hooks, so we're going to use Batman to pull both of those plugs, which actually reveal the inner cube. And we're going to drop down in there with Gandalf, or attempt to. Watch this. I'm flying. I'm flying. I can't seem to get down there. There is definitely a fan down there blowing me up, or maybe it's the wind from flying. I don't know. Either way, eventually make your way down in there with Gandalf. Uses magic to take out the first of 3 tubes. I don't know what they really are. Some sort of, looks like an elephant trunk, if I'm being honest. And, all right, over on the left-hand side of that lower platform area, though, there is a box that you can smash, and turns out it's a keystone terminal. And it happens to be the shift one, so we're going to be able to shift into some different portals here. We're going to go over to the blue first and use our magic to go ahead and pull down both the elephant trunks over here as well. Was that a horse or an elephant? I don't even know what's going on. I need to go back and use my speak and spell and learn animal sounds again. Regardless, we're going to use the pink shift portal next, and it's going to drop us down to this low level, and it's going to give us access to another computer switch. So go ahead and pull the switch. After a few seconds of talking, it's going to take us away into a cutscene, which we have removed, and wait for it. Oh, yeah. So now we actually find ourselves inside the old radiation plant, or radioactive nuclear plant. You know, Homer's place of business. You can see in the back there. He's sitting up there at his desk, and we're going to actually trigger a nice little scene right here from him where, yeah, it's pretty awesome. You got to give love. I actually still haven't even cracked open the level pack for The Simpsons, which has some really cool content in it. I have seen a little bit of it, so not to spoil it for you or anything, but it's awesome. And we'll be getting to that eventually. We want to hurry up and get through this free pledge, though, so we can go ahead and get you guys all your mini kits. And All right, so basically it's just a cutscene that we're still watching here. Homer screws up as per usual and actually reveals a master build. So go ahead and switch over to our master builder, Wild Style. We'll go ahead and move around on the pad as indicated here. And, you know, it turns out there is a little icon down in the corner. Even though we're not showing you the toy pad, it sure does kind of indicate what's going on our toy pad. So that's kind of nice. All right, completing the master build actually revealed the grapple point. This is kind of a weird one. It's like an automatic winch here. It like went and found us a keystone terminal, but regardless of how we found it, it works out in our favor. We're gonna go ahead and throw Batman through onto the pink portal. It doesn't really matter who you take through there. The important factor is you need to complete the old spin to win there. You have to move the wheel and complete that, which actually relieves the pressure up top, giving us the ability to go ahead and slide through to that switch. Now, I'm not sure why my character kind of moved me there and then it switched characters on me. A weird deal there. Probably user error. It's usually pretty safe to say. But regardless, get through the yellow shift portal and flip that switch, which is going to lower that green sledge and give us access on some floaty bits. So check it out. Booyakashow. We now are across here. Now, we got to come back and check out and see what those green... There's a bunch of these green, like, toxic Lisa cans, barrels. I don't know what you want to call them. They're not really big, but there's one right in front of us once it goes back to our main hero here. There it is right there. And Doug suggested that it was a purple stud. I'm not 100% sure that that's what it is, but, you know, Doug's pretty smart about that stuff. So if you happen to know, drop a note in the comments down below. And who knows, we might have gone and found out by the time you leave a comment. But, hey, any help we can get from you guys is always appreciated. So, yeah, all right, we've made it across, jumped across those barrels, and now we've used the acrobatic wall with Wild Style to get up back. See, there's another one of those sludge barrels. And we do find all 5 of them, or at least we spot all 5 of them in our journey here. We don't actually get any of them, but all 3 switches get flipped, and then get ready for the most hilarious fail attempts ever in this level. That's right, ever in this level. Try to size that up there. Does that make any sense? Anyways, how'd you like that? Dropping inside. You know, my aim is not so good right now. I'm not sure. I tried to do the double jump. Again, user error. I was having a rough day today, at least on this particular moment. So we get all the way to the top. We get another little cinematic scene from Homer, and this is where he really shines and shows everybody how smart he is. Oh, banging with his head? That's probably not going to do much good. Okay, so it either destroyed or shifted power, opening up. Oh, yeah, that's not good. We got to get through there. How are we going to do that? Our way out depends on us finding the next keystone terminal, which happens to be the shift one. And it's kind of easy to find. All you have to do is kind of make your way all the way over to where you can't go any further and then drop down below. There's also a stairway to make things a little bit easier if you happen to see that. And we're going to need Gandalf and the staff ability to light things up. And we're going to go ahead and make a dark room light, reveal the old keystone terminal, and activate it, which shows us we have 3 spots. All right, most importantly, we're going to have to hit up the old blue and the yellow first, but we chose yellow. We're going to push these pieces down below. Look at that, I tried to sneak back in there. Nope, not happening. And once we get down here, we can actually build up some pieces in, well, try that again. We can build up some, nope, all right, 3rd time's a charm, rule of 3, got to appreciate it, got to respect it. All right, but essentially what we need to do here is we actually have to move this portal in the back 3 times. Again, that rule of 3. And basically you have to move it from right to left, and then from down to up, and then from left to right. Now we're basically prepping the way for our next objective here, because we have to move over to the blue now and activate, or deactivate, I guess, by taking out these 2 panels here. And there's one on the right and one on the left. And once we do that, okay, the old warehouse came to a stop. We'll take that. That's our path out of here. And look at that. It shows us, oop, the door's open. And guess what's on the other side of that door? It happens to be the pink shift portal. So we'll go ahead and throw Gandalf through that, which takes us right up top and provides us easy access over to this next little, oh no, it's a security cam. We got to go ahead and switch to Batman and go invisible. You guys probably forgot all about this, didn't you? We didn't use this feature a whole lot in this one. We used it a lot in the Batman 3 and Batman 2 for that matter. But once you're invisible, go ahead and sneak in there and flip that switch, deactivating the security system, and it also happens to open up a door into the Battle of Lord Business. Isn't that who we're fighting next? Yep. All right. What's up, Homer? All right, so hey, one last quick reminder here. We do have quick links down below in the video description if you're in a hurry to get to that mini kit. I warned you at the beginning that the quick links were there and that this one mini kit was pretty much at the very end of the level. So, all right, if you guys had forgotten how to beat this, or maybe you didn't watch our story video, basically Lord Business has this really powerful heat ray, and it can melt those gold, I don't know what they are, some sort of, they look like a silo or some sort of storage container, or I don't know what they are, but basically he melts them down, and all you have to do is stand right behind them, and he aims at you because he's so smart. And anyways, go ahead and rinse and repeat this process 3 times. In between each round, he needs to charge up his gun, so he's going to go ahead and send some bad guys after us, but they're easily taken out. In fact, we actually get a little bit of a stuttage multiplier there for taking them out with rapid succession. So, all right, he finally gets the 3rd one exploded, and it turns out it's 3 pieces for a master build. So switch to wild style. Move her around on your toy pad as the colors indicate, and she actually builds up this pretty cool little switch here. We'll go ahead and flip it and see what happens. Oh no, it's green goo. We green gooed you. He's been slimed. That's right. I wonder if that's a little homage to Slimer there. I've been slimed. All right, but anyways, once you blast him with the green goo, it actually goes through a little scene which drops us down below and gives us another master build. So go ahead and move her around on the toy pad as the different spots light up, and we get a whole bunch of bad guys thrown at us. And we'll go ahead and take them out. We get a few, it looks like a 2 times multiplier going. Nothing too special, but a few extra studs. Oh, look at the lipstick on that minifig head. That's always cute. Love seeing her without her hair. And, all right, we blast him again with the 2nd switch, and he goes ahead and takes out our cannon again. This time it actually smashes into some pieces, and they all fall over to the far left little platform here. So go ahead and use your character to get up and over there, and this time it reveals a keystone terminal, and it's another shift keystone terminal. So go ahead and activate it. We find 2 switches, one on the blue and one on the pink. We'll need to go ahead and activate those. Doesn't matter which character you use to do it. And we'll go ahead and drop. We got pink first. All right, switch flipped. We see a little scene. He gets shot from the right side. Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Kind of reminds me of Rush Hour when he gets kicked. Which one of y'all kicked me? Now it comes from the left. All right, now the 3rd one, the yellow portal, you do want to take Batman through that one because we're going to need his grapple hook to go ahead. And this one's weird. You actually pull the tube and complete it. And once it's completed, it drops a mess on him, we'll just put it that way, and it takes us into Mr. Burns' office. That's pretty cool. And we'll go ahead and smash everything. The goal here is to basically smash the 3 glowing boxes and build up the 3 chroma pad colors. And in our particular case, we're going to go ahead and smash and grab everything. There's 2 blues on either side of Mr. Burns' desk, so make sure you get behind there and get all 4 of them. And yeah, and then it's just a matter of smashing and grabbing and then building up these pads, which will then take us away to the next area, which actually we're almost to that next mini kit. So woohoo! If you're following along, rest assured we are almost there. All right, we got blue, we got yellow, and finally we got red. It kicks up the old generator, takes us to a cutscene, which we have conveniently transitioned into the next scene here. And as soon as we have control, we're going to go ahead and switch to wild style because she has a little bit of a greater jumping ability than the other 2 characters. And there is kind of a sweet spot that you can find over there. It's in front of the purple, but before the flames. And make it over to the far left side might take you a couple jumps. But basically, you just need to press this air vent all the way over. And once you get it completed, it actually launches mini kit number 2, which looks like it's some sort of a slushy. Thank you. Come again. All right, we've got the 2 for this level, so if you're following along just for those starter pack mini kits, you are now officially ready to go ahead and save and quit the level. We're going to go ahead and finish it out because we wanted to get the rule breaker and get that extra gold brick because you do need 30 gold bricks, and rather than run around and try to find some other things or other ways to do it, we figured we'd go ahead and try to knock out as many of the rule breakers as possible. Now, if you remember how to battle this big old Joker here, basically you have to wait till he drops the 3 teeth on you, smash the teeth, build them up into a keystone terminal, and then use the terminal to access the level that the bad guy, aka Joker, is, and take him out with the, give him some dance lessons, the old cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. All right, and you guessed it, we're going to have to do this 3 times. Before each wave of this is complete, though, you do have to take the bomb he drops behind, smash it, and rebuild it into a smarter bomb. And it takes out each side, and again, 3 times. So there is kind of a safe passage over on the right. I kind of failed at getting over the ledge there, and I died, so it kind of defeated my comment of safe passage. But anyhow, there's a bunch of studs over on the right too. If you still haven't gotten the rule breaker yet, hopefully you'll be able to smash and grab the studs. Now there are blue studs behind the desk again, so if you can make your way back there, you might be able to find a couple extra thou. But really, you're just trying to avoid his laser beam eyes and wait for the next wave of teeth to come falling from the sky. So, oh, here we go. Speak of the devil. All right, go ahead and take all 3 of them out. Take the bad guys out with them. And we will go ahead and build up those pieces into the keystone terminal again, which is going to be for the shift keystone. And then this time we're actually going to shift to the blue pad because that's where he's at right now. A little confusing at first. He's kind of jumping around, but he does rest down there, and we'll give him some more dance lessons and take him out. Of course, you got to rebuild the bomb up, and it'll knock you back down onto the bottom floor once you do it. And we got to wait for 1 more round of this. Yeah, see there, he busts out his old mean mug again and destroys our keystone terminal there with his evil eyes. And then this one's a little bit different though. He actually shoots some pink, I don't know what it is. It's definitely, I don't know, some sort of goo. But yeah, you just basically got to avoid that. I think it says Krusty, and a couple of characters can actually get rid of that. And I don't know if that ends up being another Minikit later. You got to get rid of those. I know that sometimes you had to like vacuum up or clean sludge in previous Lego series. So you never know. That might be one of those for a future mix play situation. So to the end. But basically, once the 3 sludges are there, he kicks down with the 3 teeth, smash the teeth again, and build up the keystone terminal. Shift your way up top. 1 last little set of dance lessons, and this time he actually goes up to the yellow terminal, which happens to be the red pad. I tried to cheat and go to the pink and then drop down on him. I was going to try to do like a flying kick to the teeth, but it didn't work out for me. I actually had to go and shift to the yellow, and then he blasted me as I came through. That's totally a cheat move, by the way. I didn't die nearly as many times as last time, but I did plummet down to the bottom, and I did have to shift through the yellow portal 1 more time to get back up there and destroy the bomb, rebuild it up, and actually that's going to go ahead and reveal the grapple hook, which will basically be the end of all for this guy. Oh, that's right. My bad. You actually have to use the old relic scanner in order to reveal it. So switch to wild style, use the relic scanner. I love that they don't make you move her around on the toy pad a bunch. I know in the first level of the story and the second level, you seem to have to be in a certain spot in order to access, the glowing staff or the relic scanner. And I like that they kind of changed that. It seems like it got simpler at the end, or maybe I was just a noob and thought that in the beginning and you didn't have to do that at all. But either way, it seemed to get better for us. All right, we've completed the level. Free play is now officially behind us. We did get the rule breaker of 145,000 studs, and we actually picked up a gold brick for doing that. So I'm curious as to see what the other 8 mini kits will bring and how we'll get them, but a lot of them aren't even available to us yet. We're going to need other characters that haven't even released to be purchased yet. So here we are in the final screen. That can only mean one thing. That's going to wrap up LEGO Dimensions Level 2 Meltdown in Sector 7G free play. And I know it's kind of confusing. It's really weird doing free play and not getting all 10 of the mini kits. I promise you, this will still get you the trophy achievement needed in order to get all those. If you're one of those total completionists that loves to get all those mini kits, feel free to write them all down and how you got them and which characters are needed for what, and we can actually maybe add them to our guide. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Doug about that. I'll have to get approval first. But hey, if you guys have any questions, comments, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We always love hearing from you guys. We also have HappyThumbsGaming.com HappyThumbsGaming.com, as well as an Instagram, a G+, and a Twitch account. Yeah, so if you guys have any requests, I know some of you guys have been wanting certain characters and certain levels and things like that. That's all going to come up in our mix play. Hopefully we'll get everybody's thirst quenched with all of your requests and all of our videos that we have plans for. And, as for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time. Don't have a cow, man. See ya!